The Kogot is a brand new weapon in Black Ops 7 Season 1 with a prestige attachment that lets you dual wield full auto submachine guns. And with the right attachments and augments, this SMG will make Astra Malorum's main quest look like a walk in the park and melt the final boss faster than any other weapon in the game. After the LGM1 stock option glitch got patched, this build is the absolute quickest and easiest way to secure yourself an Easter egg completion. Stick around while I go over everything you'll need before taking it into Astra Malorum myself and up against Caltheris to show you just how crazy this thing really is. If you like these BO7 videos and you want to see more, a quick like, comment, or sub goes a long way for a small channel like me in the YouTube algorithm, and it's all greatly appreciated. Regardless though, that's enough yapping from me. Let's just head straight into the gunsmith and go over what attachments you'll need for this AKIMBO SMG. Alright, and here we are in the gunsmith with the Kogot-7 SMG. This right here is what I believe to be the best possible attachment combination to run on this thing in zombies. So I'm going to go through each attachment here so you know what we're working with. For the optic, you can use literally any optic you want. It doesn't matter because we are AKIMBO. For the muzzle, you're going to need the Hawker ported compensator, as this one's going to buff our hipfire spread and also add the bonus of some extra slide and dive to fire speed. For the barrel, you're going to want the 13.5-inch barrel, as this will give us our maximum damage range. For the underbarrel, we're not allowed to use one because again, we are AKIMBO, so we're going to skip straight to the magazine, in which we use the Vex Expanse mag. This one right here gives you the max amount of ammo per magazine with this weapon, and when pack-a-punched, it bumps it all the way up to 100, and when AKIMBO, that means you have 100 rounds per gun, or 200 in total. For the grip, I'm using the Rhinebeck grip for the fastest sprint to fire speed, but if you're having trouble controlling recoil because this thing is quite unruly, you can go with the EMT3 grip, which will give you better horizontal recoil control and recoil stabilization. And then for the stock, we are of course using the AKIMBO attachment, though this is a prestige attachment, which means you are going to have to level this thing all the way up to max level and then reset it to unlock it. So you're going to have to dedicate some time to leveling this thing up if you want the best possible build, but trust me, it is worth it. For the laser, we are going to go with the convergence box laser, as we want as much hipfire accuracy as possible. Then finally, for the fire mod, I went with buffer spring to help mitigate that recoil, because again, it is quite unruly and it kicks hard. And so that is my build right there. This is what I believe to be the best, and I'm going to be jumping into Astra Malorum's main quest to put it to the test. But before we do that, I do want to talk about some augments that you're going to want to run to make this weapon specifically much better. Starting with Deadshot Daiquiri, for our major augment, you're going to want Deadhead. This one right here is going to further increase our critical damage and of course our DPS. For the first minor augment, you're going to want Dead Break, as this one will increase your bullet damage against armor, meaning you can kill armored zombies faster, but also break the final boss's armor faster, allowing you to deal more damage effectively. For the secondary minor augment, you're going to want Dead Draw, as this right here is going to reduce our hipfire spread and make these two SMGs even more accurate. Moving on to Double Tap now, for our major augment, you are going to want Double Impact, as this one right here will give us that 50% damage bonus on every other bullet, and especially since this thing fires so fast and is firing two weapons at the same time, this buff is going to activate a lot and very quick, further increasing our damage. For the first minor augment, you're going to want Double Time, as this will obviously increase our DPS with even further increased weapon fire rate, and trust me, this thing fires extremely fast. For the secondary minor augment, you're going to want to use Double Caliber. This one right here will increase this weapon's bullet penetration, allowing you to do more damage with less ammo when firing into a horde of zombies. Another augment I want to really quickly mention, which doesn't really have anything to do with this weapon specifically, but rather surviving the boss fight of Astra Malorum, and that is the minor augment Environmentalist on your PhD flopper perk. This augment right here will make you completely immune to environmental damage if you're sliding. Now, as we all know, the Astra Malorum boss has a lot of environmental damage attacks, like the fireballs and the giant electricity fields that they drop in the final phase. So having this augment makes it very easy to avoid them, as if you get trapped in a corner or you get hit by one unexpectedly, you can simply just slide and take 0 damage from it. So that's what I'm running for my augments for this fight and for this weapon specifically, and it absolutely juices this thing and gives it one of the best DPS values you can have on a standard bullet weapon in the entire game. So let's go ahead and finally jump into Astra Malorum and take on this main quest and see how it goes. Alright, time to lock in, motherfuckers. Also, speaking of locking in, I finally got the Singularity camo, which is the multiplayer mastery camo. Take a look at that. That looks pretty good, huh? I actually know this quest by heart now. Like, I don't even need to look at a guide, simply because I've done it so many times trying to unlock the event camo for the Astra Malorum event that just happened a little bit ago. And I had some gamers in my lobby. I had some GAY gamers in my lobby. I'm not gonna lie. The first place spot had like 60,000 points. So yeah, I had to counter game and somehow beat that guy. I did actually end up getting first place. Funny enough, I beat the first place by like 3,000 points. So I was able to get that camo, but man, I hate those leaderboard events so much. Oh shit, I forget these zombies are stronger. Oh my God. That didn't happen. That did not happen. All right, power turned on. Let's get the show on the road. We gotta start looking for a blinking lamp. Gotta get Pack-a-Punch. All right, let's go get pack one on these things. So as I was saying earlier, we now have 100 bullets in each weapon. So we have 200 total at our disposal here. And when we get double tap, you'll see how fast this thing actually fires. Unfortunately, they don't have dead shot or double tap as a machine on this map. So we're gonna have to probably wait a little bit before we get that. All right, Tessie, let me have at your innards. There we go, car battery. Actually, I'm pretty sure we can go ahead and just get this first step done. It might be kind of dangerous though, considering I don't have armor or jug. And then get rid of this. There we go. The first perk I do actually want to buy is Mule Kick. Funny enough, Mule Kick is one of the best perks to buy right off the bat now because it's so good for your economy. I highly recommend you guys go ahead and level up Mule Kick, Mule Kick's augment research like right away, because the augments are literally better than the perk. Like having 3 guns, yeah, that's great and all, but I'm more interested in having multi-pack. Like this augment right here. This shit will pack-a-punch all your guns at once if you get lucky enough. And then for the miners, this one right here will give you literal perk discounts. You'll have 1,000 points off of every perk machine that you buy, which again, amazing for your economy. Go ahead and turn that on and lead him through here. You need to die right now. There we go. Goodbye, shithead. See you next round. Honestly, the hipfire accuracy just by default, considering it's an Akimbo SMG, is genuinely really good. Like, look how accurate this thing is. That's pretty good, considering it's Akimbo SMGs. That's thanks to all the attachments we have on, of course. All right, now let's do a little astronomical observing. I gotta look for Mars, figure out what the old coordinates of Mars are. Let's take a look at that. There we go. Let's go ahead and turn this laser on. And beautiful. I don't even need to kill that thing, I don't think. Yeah, no, he'll just die anyways. And there you go, LGM1 on round 8. Not bad. Shit, we got good pace going right now, fellas. Yo, was that zombie reading that sign, bro? They actually have a pretty healthy ammo economy too, these SMGs. Thank God, by the way, for that. Because usually when you think of a dual SMG, you think you're gonna run out of ammo in 5 seconds. But if you're conservative with it, you know, you aim for the head, then you can stretch this ammo out for a long time. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Give me your brain. These things should have no problem defending this little table. Oh, hipfire kill Ted task? That's too easy. Too easy. And we don't even have dead shot yet, so it's actually nowhere near as accurate or lethal as it should be. But again, they don't have perk machines for dead shot or double tap on this map, so we do kind of have to wait for that until the Wonder Fizz spawns in. All right, now I input the Mars coordinates from like 25 minutes ago when I recorded that. And we are ready for the lockdown step. All right, open this shit up. Just got to make sure none of those drones enter that portal, and we will be A-okay. I am getting zapped right now, though. I do not appreciate that. Yeah, this is a walk in the park. I just gotta run in circles. I can even use decoys, make it even easier. Just kidding, they don't fall for the decoys. The fuck? I think when the zombies have red eyes like that, they actually don't give a shit about decoys. All right, and off to Mars we go. Listen real close to this next part, by the way. I do quite like this. Listen to that music. Does it sound familiar?
The machine is missing a key part.
And does this place look familiar? What a nice callback, man. I love when Treyarch does shit like that. Because this is a tasteful callback, you know what I mean? It's not just like useless nostalgia bait. It's like actually part of the new experience, you know what I mean? We're actually here on Mars. Calling back to an age-old classic of a Call of Duty Zombies theory where Shangri-La took place on Mars. Everyone thought that back then. Even I did. I loved watching YouTube videos about that shit back in the day. So hearing that pareidolia, you know, motif playing as we're here on Mars, yeah, that itches the right part of my brain. All right, this next step is one that I often fail at. I don't know why, but I have such a hard time grabbing that ascendant eye floating thing out of the air. I don't know what it is. I know it has to be low gravity, so I'm gonna wait for low gravity. But yeah, I do struggle grabbing that thing. And unfortunately, if you miss it just once, you have to flip the entire round before you can try it again. So there we go. There's the little distress signal. I'm gonna go ahead and toggle off of dual wield for 1 moment so I can... Oh no. No, you're fucking with me. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Unbelievable. I flipped around, turns into a Ravager round, and I can't see the damn thing I'm supposed to shoot at, so now I gotta flip around again? I'm actually getting shafted right now. There we go. Now I can see what I'm supposed to shoot at. Thank you. Wait, I just lost low gravity. Hello? No, are you fucking serious? It was right in front of me. I spammed the fuck out of the button. It didn't work. I hate this step, bro. I actually hate this step. Every other step in this Easter egg, I can do like an absolute Einstein genius. But as soon as it comes to grabbing a bird out of the air, all of a sudden, I'm just like a complete retard. Wait, I actually don't have low gravity, so I can't reach it. Look at this thing absolutely shredding, though. That was like a whole round of zombies I just killed with one magazine. All right, here's my chance. Here's my next chance to catch this bird. Third time's the charm, fellas. That's what they say. That is indeed what they say. Jump. Grab, 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 grab. Thank you. Oh my god. Third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. That's what they say. They do say that. I wasted 4 rounds trying to grab a bird, bro. God damn it. Oh, double points. Wait a minute. I'm gonna go pack 3 my weapon and just pray to God that one of my wonder weapons, I don't even care which one, just one of them gets packed 3. It has to be. There we go. There's pack 3. And this didn't get packed, but the ray gun got packed. So you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I like the noise these little things make when you interact with them. Am I crazy for that? All right, Easter egg is complete. Now I just interact with that and start the main boss fight, but we are not ready. I am still missing double tap and tier 3 armor and all that stuff. So let me go ahead and farm up some points by killing these Ravagers. And then I think we're ready for this boss fight, fellas. We're going to see just how good this thing is at destroying that motherfucker's crit spot. The only other standard bullet weapon in the game that can rival this thing in terms of boss DPS for Astra Malorum is the Jaeger pistol, which I already made a video on, by the way. So if you haven't checked that out, go check that out. That thing absolutely destroys this boss as well. So whether it's this SMG or that pistol, they're both the 2 best weapons in the game for this boss. All right, Caltheris, get your planetoid looking ass out here. I love this map, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a sucker for this map. The vibes are immaculate on this one, I can't lie. By the way, in the boss fight at round 24, that's pretty... Yo, honestly, especially since I fucked up grabbing the bird 3 times, bro, it would be like round 21 right now if I didn't mess up the easiest step in the damn Easter egg. So honestly, I'm pretty impressed with that. I mean, shit. Also, as you saw there, you can slide through those fireballs with the PhD Environmentalist and take 0 damage. Same thing with the electric field. That's why I use it for this fight. It's very useful. Okay, now we actually get to test the SMGs after that extremely extended first phase. So let's try to break their armor first. Now, this isn't going to be high damage. This is just going to be breaking armor. So it's like no damage. Damn, they nerfed the shit out of the ray gun for this fight. Same with the Mark II. The Mark II is not good for this boss. Like, it's actually terrible. There we go. Look at this damage. Oh, yo. Okay, hello. There we go. That's what I was looking for. You break open that crit, and she just gets absolutely deleted after that. Yep, let me just buy some ammo real quick. There we go. And... there we go, deleted. Holy shit, that's so good. I mean, the longest part of the fight is breaking open the armor. I mean, that took the longest part. Once the armor was broken open, she literally died in almost 1 magazine. It literally took, what, like 200, 300 something bullets? No, actually more like 400 if we're counting both guns, right? It literally kills the boss faster than the LGM1 did. Am I crazy? Come on, let me get that armor break. Oh shit, she's really close to me. I did not know she was right there. Oh, yeah, the crit is on her hand. And look at this damage. Oh my god. 1 magazine got her down to half health, bro. Let's see it. Let's see the second magazine. Come on, kill her. Oh god, she's moving too much. There we go, dead. Okay, now for phase 3. I need to farm up a couple more resources real quick here. I'll use the ray gun. All right, now this is the phase. Yeah, now her rocks are like insane. So we got to be very careful about that. See, you can just slide straight through those electric fields and take no damage. That's what I just did there. Oh my god, she's moving so fast. Hold on. Don't get me stuck in the corner. I don't want to be in the corner with you. I don't want to be in no corner with you. Doing good, though. Doing good. Broke another arm there. I'm hearing lots of breaking, but not seeing any crits yet. There we go. There's the crit. Yes. Show me that damage. Oh, I gotta reload. Oh shit, I'm gonna land right in the purple. Ow! What, oh my god, she's right behind me. Hello? She's so fast. There we go. That's the damage we like to see. That's the damage we like to see. Get these fucking zombies out of here. I'm throwing a decoy. You're done. You're done. You're fucking done. Oh my god, just like that. I didn't go down once. Easiest fight of my life. Yo, these things honestly might be better than the Jaegers, I'm not gonna lie. As soon as her blue little crit is available, it's literally 1 or 2 more magazines until she's dead. Yeah, that was a walk in the park. Honestly, just as, if not easier than using the LGM1 glitch, which is what I've been doing up until this point, you know, where you use stock option, you just spam it and have infinite spaceships shooting at the same time. As fun as that glitch was, they did patch it, so this is your next best option. If you were abusing that LGM1 glitch just like I was, try these SMGs. These dual wield Kogot SMGs are insanely good. The proof is in the pudding right here. You just saw it with your own 2 damn eyes, so it's really worth a try. And if you like this video, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. All that engagement helps me out a ton, since, you know, I am just a small channel. Relatively. Actually, you know what? I might not be able to say that anymore, because if you go ahead and take a little look down at our subscriber count, we are almost at 10,000 motherfucking subscribers. That's insane to me, by the way. I never thought this channel would actually go anywhere, let alone to 10,000. So yeah, thank you all so much for the support, and I will see you in the next video as we watch these guys get dragged into literal hell. Very wholesome.